coming in, tapped in, and tuned in for the sign of Gemini. For the sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, any major placement of Gemini, these main channel messages are for you. Tapped in and tuned in at 1:32 p.m. This was March 1st of 2026. Going out in nature can cleanse your spirit at this time. I heard fishing, canoeing, riding a boat. Your power color is green and or yellow, relating to your heart and or solar plexus chakra. Incorporating more green foods in your diet, lowering the cholesterol levels. You could be dating someone who happens to be a Gemini as well. But I'm hearing y'all's energies are like night and day. International airports. So if you're traveling, make sure you have all your documentation as far as your passports, your ID, and of course form of payment, valid form of payment. Dress relaxed. Don't forget your charger upon checkout. Check your membership for late checkout status. So if you have like a certain tier with a hotel chain, it's like Spirit is saying, make sure you double check your status. Like you might not have the app on your phone, and or you're not pretty much aware of some recent changes. Excuse me, you guys, these seasons are changing. Like yesterday, it was early part of the day was like almost 80, and then it dropped to like 50 something degrees. Sinus is messing up, but yeah, you guys could be having sinus issues as well. But yeah, make sure you check your membership with the hotel chain that you have a membership with to determine, you know, your, like if you don't know your tier status, for one, finding out your tier status and some of the benefits that's tied to your membership. And then I heard Spirit say if they flaked out on the dating app, it was a calculated redirection for your protection. Cancel your membership if this message resonates. Touring colleges with your children. So some of you guys at this time could be touring some colleges with your children and or getting ready to start. I'm hearing road trip. I just called Raven Simone, and what was that movie that she did with Martin Lawrence? Was it College Road Trip or something like that? So yeah, you guys could be doing something like that with your, I'm seeing like your dad, like a daughter and dad going on a college road trip to go see, to go tour some colleges. Like I'm here in Atlanta, colleges in Atlanta, North Carolina, New York, Penn State, in DC. Take it if these messages resonate. Thank you, Spirit. So we're gonna go ahead and pull a Celtic cross with these main channel messages. You guys should just go ahead and see what is something that can help you guys, Gemini, on your journey with these main channel messages. Keep in mind that these messages may not always resonate. So take it upon yourself to take what does and leave it for someone else. But yeah, like my sinuses is all messed up. I'm like, how does it be warm for like that? Like the day before, like Saturday, it was so nice. I went to the lake, and my cousin went to the lake, and we got some good food, and you know, the community was serving food at that time, and so we went and got some food, and collected some things for the house, and I just love stuff like that. You guys could be around communities at this time that's helping out as far as like meals and things like that for the community. I'm hearing some of you guys could be volunteering at this time, Gemini. Some of you guys, I'm hearing firefighters. Some of you guys could be a firefighter as well. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, that's the messages that I was that I had channeled for you guys, Gemini. I'm hearing spirit say someone's expecting twins. I don't know if they have anything to do with you out there, bro. Your symbol is in, the twin energy, but I'm hearing somebody's got to finding out they're expecting twins, twin girls. Congratulations. It might be for like the 1%ers out there. I don't know. But yeah, this weather has been changing up quick. So dramatically, like in the same day. It don't take long for that wind direction to change at all. So yeah, here we are. We're gonna see what these messages have to say. Gemini. I'm happy to be here with you guys, to be able to deliver these name chain. We have chain hanging low, to the floor. This retrograde has really got me in a loop. I'm not even gonna lie. And it's in Pisces at that too. So I feel like my words is all kinds of getting, what was his name? Mushmouth. If anybody remember who Mushmouth is, drop it in the comments below. But literally just told my age. But we fine with it. We fine with it. I'm hearing some of you guys want to go karaoke, rollerblading as well. Some of you guys are rollerbladers. Rollerbladers, is that the word? So what do we have for Gemini at this moment? Thank you, Spirit. What's the challenge? Thank you, Spirit. What's the distant past for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. What's the recent past? Thank you, Spirit. What's the common situation for Gemini? What's the future? Thank you, Spirit. What's in that environment? What's influence for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. What is hopes and fears? Thank you, Spirit. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Gemini? Now we got both the decisions. So I definitely see something playing out in the background for you guys, Gemini, at this time. Definitely with a dual match out here with the Emperor, the Empress for one. And then the Emperor at your present moment. But split between the deck is the World and the Empress. So you guys could be closing out like a chapter with someone that was a divine partnership. Because when I see the Emperor, the Empress, this is like someone that have put in time to work, that knows each other, through and through, because they have mastered all courtships. So it's like you guys have mastered a certain level of a chapter in your life that's coming to a close with the World, that was divinely led or divinely orchestrated with the World, to the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, and dedicating yourself to your work or crafting some type of new skill with this new beginning, with the Ace of Wands as the challenge. So we got the Emperor here at this present moment. This could be you guys separating yourself from this Empress and forging a new beginning that's coming out in the as the challenge at this time with the Ace of Wands. It could be a challenge at this time for you guys to forge a new beginning in Gemini, because you're completing this cycle with this Empress. So when that's showing up as this Empress, excuse me. Empress, Seven of Pentacles. This talks about someone that you have, you either seen that had potential and you invested a lot of time and equity into to forge a new partnership. Thank you, Spirit. In your distant past, you have the Knight of Wands to the Two of Wands. This tells me that you took inspired action on a decision that needed to be made. Two of Wands loosely illustrates a person holding the world in their hands, or in one hand, and choosing between one direction and another, kind of like how this guy is doing, or illustrated. And the World card already came out. So this is a classic thing that I'm already saying. It's like, that you had to take some type of inspired action to close out some type of major chapter in your life at this time, Gemini. In your distant past, Eight of Cups, and you allowed yourself to walk away from it in your recent past. Something that you was emotionally invested into. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, and here go like the Justice card. So there could have been some type of paperwork involved, or this was just felt on the ethereal realm, like something that was spiritually brought to balance between two individuals, making things fair at this time, Gemini. You could have been dealing with a Libra, Aries, with the Emperor. So in your future, you have the Nine of Wands. This talks about like this overall situation have taught you, some very valuable lessons at this time. about, you know, individuals that you could have been investing time and equity into, and you seen the potential in them, but they didn't hit all their marks, is what I'm hearing Spirit say, Nine of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. What's in the environment for Gemini? For you guys, you're moving in a complete new direction. Some of you guys could have Cancer in your chart. A moon Cancer, rising Cancer, or you could have been dealing with a Cancer. But something is giving you the excuse me. Something is giving you the green light to move in a new direction. Because you're focused at this time, you're determined at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Not clarify, what's influencing this? Something about things being brought back to balance, spiritually and on a physical level. To be able to replenish things that felt like they could have been left in a drought. Thank you, Spirit. Just know in time, patience is here to be able to bring restoration to a situation that now have served its purpose, is what Spirit is saying with Temperance. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, or either have Sagittarius highly aspected in your chart. Thank you, Spirit. You could find yourself stargazing or either daydreaming about this connection with the Four of Cups and our hopes and fears, which is pretty typical if you spent, you know, when I seen the Seven and the Eight of Pentacles, and you didn't spend that much time investing in someone, it's pretty standard to, you know, still reminisce. That takes time, you know. But Spirit says there is an opportunity with the Four of Cups, a wish fulfilled opportunity. Could be tied to this new beginning with the Ace of Wands. That's why Spirit wants you to answer the call with judgment in the outcome. That's why I was laughing, because I seen both the J's come out. All right, thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Emperor's energy at this time for Gemini. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit wants you to dedicate yourself to your craft, to something that you have been implementing for quite some time, that you could have had possibly put on the back burner. Because this is divinely orchestrated with the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Spirit. With things actually turning in your favor. With this will be able to allow you to come out of your shell and go out and have a good time. You possibly could have only like 2 people that you really go out and have a good time with, that you can trust, Gemini. Yeah, because you've been taking on a lot of major responsibilities, the Ten of Wands, Hermit. So you needed some time to sit with self, with the Hermit, to evaluate a new sense of enlightenment with the Hermit. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this Ace of Wands for Gemini. Yeah, this is going to be a transformative, thank you, Spirit, transition for you guys. This is why it feels like it's a challenge for you. But this is what's needed for you to be able to generate more than enough. 10 of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Wands with the Two of Wands. The World card reverse. You could have thought about returning back to something. That's interesting because I just got done talking about the World card with the Two of Wands, and there's actually a world symbol or a symbol. The world icon, whatever you want to say, illustrated on the Two of Wands. You could have found yourself wanting to go back to something, returning to something, and or this could have been a Knight of Wands from your past that you once knew that wanted to return back to you. This could be someone who actually went in and did some internal work, someone that you used to, party and have a good time with the three of Cups. Clarify this 8 of Cups in the recent past for Gemini. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm hearing Spirit saying that you're dedicating yourself to your craft, to just being able to collaborate, network with others ever since you walked away. This could have even been a job that you could recently walked away from. Or some type of collaboration. I'm hearing influencers, content creators as well. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this justice on what's crowning this for Gemini. Yeah, Spirit said now this is going to give the ability for you to go out and just enjoy yourself, and or you're going to have your own community that knows you wholeheartedly, that resonates with you wholeheartedly. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, because you could have been resisted in the past for wanting to go out and have a good time. The Spirit wants you to go out and have, enjoy yourself. Like with some of the things that I was mentioning earlier, like with the canoeing, fishing. Some of you guys used to fish, Spirit is saying like that'd be good for you to go out and do with yourself, or any two people that you really used to trust or do trust. Why the Knight of Wands on the future? Thank you. Spirit is saying like your past mistakes have taught and shown you who not and who to overly invest in with the Ten of Pentacles. That's strong. That's an elevation. Now you're restricted. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, now you don't do that no more. That's a level up, Gemini. That's a real level up. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the yes, the amount. Dang, I can't even get the words out before the downloads come in. It's your stamina that's driving this vehicle with the chariot. Because the amount of inner work that you went out and have done that have enlightened you to green light something, to move in a new approach, to move in a new direction with strong determination. And you know how to and where to invest, time, equity, space, I'm hearing, energy, Four of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this Temperance card for Gemini. Yeah. You asserting yourself at this time with the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. Yeah, you're asserting yourself, not impulsively, but with calculated determination. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Four of Cups for the hopes and fears for Gemini. Four of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, you guys could be seeing 444. You guys could be working on your firm foundations at this time. Spirit says you're protected as well. Even though that you missed someone from your past, you're still not obligating yourself to reach out to them because it was too much of a burden. 10 of Wands. You took on too many of the responsibilities. I'm hearing financial responsibilities. That I like that card out next to the 10 of Pentacles. So you guys are closing out a major chapter with someone. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the judgment for the outcome for Gemini. Thank you. The Devil. Yeah, the Spirit definitely wants you to answer the call with someone that you viewed as very toxic, and or answer the call in regards to a work situation that used to be toxic. It could have been person, place, or thing that was personal and or platonic and or professional. I'm hearing even you could have possibly had some toxic habits because, we are who we attracted. So once we attract those certain people, we become the inhabitants of our environment. Damn. That was strong. I had to take that one for myself. Yeah, and again, we back to the, having to take on the major responsibilities. They could have been like I'm hearing deadbeat. 10 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Now you're laying out new foundations. 9 of Swords. Even though, this situation keeps you up at night, you still allowing yourself to move in a new direction. Yeah, dang, we got the 10 of Swords. What? Did I see the 10 of Swords? It was 9 of Swords. Yeah. This felt like the ultimate betrayal of the situation. So now we're seeing 3 10s. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords. But you are very witty. Spirit is... I never pick up that word with the Page of Swords. It's something about your wits. And I get that energy from Gemini. That's you clever, very clever energy, Gemini. Ace of Wands. You're clever. You're moving very strategically with this new beginning. Even though it feels like it's a challenge, you already know how you're moving through this. All right. Clarify the Emperor with the 8 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. He wanted this. You taking a leap of faith at this time. Something about your eagerness. You're very eager to. You guys could be moving, yeah. You guys could be the one moving out of this home or something. Some of you guys could live in New York. Did I say that earlier? Page of Cups. Investing in things that makes you feel heartfelt, wholeheartedly. Being around energies that just have a certain innocence in their presence. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, while you develop your next plan, routine, strategy. Something about moving, packing your bags and moving. Queen of Swords. Here you guys come up. You're strategizing. This woman is sitting, strategizing her next move, her next plan. I only say her because it's a woman illustrated on here, so it's just y'all when I'm saying it, channeling. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, because you're developing. You not only developing not only your next move, but your next plan for this new beginning that you're going to be investing in. You're going to take the time to form stock into this with the Knight of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Clap by the Ace of Wands with the Death card. I'm telling you, this was divine. This was divinely orchestrated with the Wheel of Fortune. You knew this wholeheartedly. Ace of Pentacles, and then you got two aces here. It's leading to new beginnings, new opportunities, new business endeavors. Queen of Swords, because you took the time to re-strategize your next approach. Thank you, Spirit, with the Knight of Pentacles. Something that you can ground yourself in. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Wands, Two of Wands with the World reverse for Gemini. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. You've been forming this plan, developing this plan for quite some time. Yeah, Queen of Wands. You allowed yourself to take the lead with something that you've been developing that's going to allow for you to attract others. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this Eight of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands came right back. You guys could be very attractive at this time. Mains or womans. Yeah. Some of you guys could drive a Mustang, a green Mustang or any color Mustang, new or old. But you're heading out in a new direction to things that just has an innocence presence behind it with the Page of Cups. Clarify the Justice with the Three of Cups for the crowning this for Gemini. You're going to be very stern but honest with your approach. Very direct with your approach when you go out on these new business meetings. Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. You have strategized enough information to develop this plan into action. People that looking to invest in your business. Page of Cups, Chariot. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles for the future. The Magician. You've been manifesting this into reality. To know that you have all the tools and resources at your disposal is what Spirit is saying. To head off in this new direction. And it's crazy because you got the Chariot right here and you got the Chariot on what's in your environment. So I love when there's a connection, an overlay of messages or the same messages. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Chariot with the Hermit. Yeah, heading in a new direction to things that feels familiar, innocent, being able to attract those that has that type of presence around them that feels familiar, not once in a lifetime, but in that reference to like you felt like you could have met them in another lifetime. Four of Swords. Something about daydreaming. Yeah, someone from your past daydreams about you, especially with the moon. They could be going through some type of financial, needing like financial assistance with the Five of Pentacles. A little bit. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Temperance with the Knight of Swords. Page of Cups. Yeah, you're just like in this innocent stage right now, this innocent presence of just wanting to just be. Some of you guys could play a piano. I know that's not a piano. I don't know what that's called. I know that's that one funny looking thing that Steve Urkel used to play. Some of you guys used to probably watch Family Matters as a kid, like 90s shows. Yeah, and it's steering you in a new direction with the Chariot. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Four of Cups with the Four of Pentacles for hopes and fears for Gemini. Dang, Four of Cups. You really got somebody stuck in their feelings about you, Gemini. We got 444 here, 2 Four of Cups, and then the Four of Pentacles. But Spirit is saying that you're protected from this energy, period. They probably could have had took the dogs. Y'all probably could have had dogs and they took the dogs or something. I don't know. That's probably who you could be missing. It's the dogs not initially. Yeah, you want to get in your car and go pick up your dogs and then allow for you to properly rest. Wow, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the Judgment with the Devil now. Oh, this illustration looked like that storyline I just told. I ran in to go get them dogs. 9 of Wands to the moon. You said, I hate to go through this one last time with this person, but I will go collect my dogs if I want to. There's some uncertainty behind it, but I'm going to get my dogs. Take it if it resonates. Yeah, you have some, you feel like there's another challenge that you have to complete, Gemini. You feel like there's some uncertainties behind this, but with the Nine of Swords, it brings on a lot of sleepless nights. Nine of Swords, Five of Swords. I'm hearing Spirit say, don't go back. This person, this energy is not doing good at all. I don't know who this is. This is a lot of swords. Obviously, this is someone that you know for quite some time. Yeah, they tried to sabotage you. They was very toxic. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. They're going through their own changes. Is why Spirit don't want you to go back towards someone. Chariot, yeah. Go in another direction. Okay. We got Happy Family at the bottom of the deck. You're going to pull some manifestation oracles to close this together for the sign of Gemini. And then Happy Family popped out with Patience now at the bottom of the deck. So patience is number 28. With patience, with patience, you have trust in divine timing. Embrace small delays. Focus on progress, not perfection. Reflect and let go. So it's okay to reflect on these past Kodak moments that you used to share with this energy. The spirit don't want you to have to. That doesn't mean to necessarily to go back. We are, Lord Jesus, we are in a Mercury retrograde, so this is why this energy could be coming heavy for you guys. It's retrograde in Pisces, so a lot of emotions is out on the cards, out on the table. You're working on your stability at this time, Spirit said. Card number 24. It says stability is strengthening. Create balance. Reflect on past successes. Set achievable goals. Be adaptable. I definitely see you guys being very witty, as I had mentioned earlier. I'm going to put it next to the Queen of Swords. It makes all the sense. And then clarity, number 9. I've seen you guys moving very strategic, as I had mentioned earlier with the Queen of Swords. It says sharpen mental clarity and focus. Make decisions confidently. Quiet the mind. Let go of the overthinking. That I did see that with the 9 of Swords. When I had mentioned some of you guys could have some sleepless nights. And then wisdom, to know that you are carrying the inordinate wisdom within you with card number 20. It says life experiences, valuable insight, act with integrity, non-judgmental, explore, learn from others, learn from failures. Definitely felt that. Definitely felt that. And then happy family, since it did pop out. It's the card number 10. You guys could be seeing 1010. It says harmonious relationships growing stronger, open communication, quality time, family rituals, respect. I do see you guys being very going out, having a good time with others. You guys could be going to some type of festivals, as again, I did talk about traveling. So you guys could be traveling at this time with the 3 of Cups. And then it could lead to new friendships, these vacations that you guys going on. We have new friendships, supportive and fulfilling friends are coming. Be open. Step out of comfort zones. Show appreciation. All right, and fertility. Some of you guys could be birthing something into reality at this time. A new life and or a new project, a new idea, a new beginning. We have card number 32, fertility. New life is forming. Prepare for a joy of creation. Healthy body and mind. Increase in creativity. Honor the cycles. Yes, if you guys are birthing new ideas, anything, congratulations. That's a blessing. We have good health. Card number 4. Again, you guys could be seeing 444. As I had mentioned earlier, you guys are divinely protected at this time. It says vitality, well-being, get a second opinion, healing abilities, rest and recover, prioritize self-care, stay consistent and patient, monitor. So yeah, Spirit definitely wants you to monitor your overall well-being at this time, Gemini. And then you have peaceful resolution, card number 35. Conflicts resolving amicably, seek compromise and understanding, active listening, let go of ego, mediator. So some of you guys could be resolving some past conflicts with a certain energy, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to go back to them as well. It's just clearing up old stagnant bandwidths, to be able to allow room for a new bandwidth to be able to be in your energetic fields. You have dreams fulfilled, card number 27. Deepest desires and manifesting. Stay committed. Believe in your path. Visualize the success. Release self-doubt. And last but not least, Gemini, we got inner peace. When I see this card, it makes me think of the Lover's card. Just because it's card number 6 and the 6 major card, or the 6 major card is the Gemini card. It says, calm and tranquility, let go of stress and control, forgiveness, simplify, accept what you cannot change. So the Spirit definitely wants you to accept the situation for what it is, because it's something that wasn't meant to be changed. It was something to teach you a valuable lesson at this time, Gemini. And so without further ado, I want to say thank you, Gemini, for being here with me at this time to be able to channel you guys' main channel messages. Keep in mind that these messages might not always resonate, so for that reason, make sure you check your other placements to get a defined look of who you are uniquely. I will also have the name of my tarot decks that I have been utilizing in the description box below, as well as my email address for personal readings as well. And so without further ado, I wish you guys a safe journey, and have a blessed day, Gemini. Take care.